Okay, so Dinah's calf was born March 13th. And the calf we're going to try to put on her was born April 9th. So he's almost a month younger. He's going to be smaller. And he's not going to be quite as strong. So we're going to let him try first and see what she does. He's going to have to try it. We might have to put her in the head gate just to get her to stand still. We'll see. We'll see how long she does this. They can always change their mind. She's always been a friendly cow anyway. Yeah, she likes calves. We've just never asked her to raise more than one. So this calf is going to get to like a nursing her. And then once he's kind of on his way getting full, we'll let her calf in to kind of finish her off and get what he wants. And we'll probably have to do that for at least a few days, maybe even 2 weeks. It's going to depend on this calf and how fast he develops, because that other calf's got him by, man, he's much older. He's almost a month older, but he's quite a bit bigger too. So we'll see. Usually they're not spaced out that much. Usually they're only, once calving starts, usually by the time you get a couple calves in a row for a nurse cow, they're usually no more than a week apart.
So for raising bulls,
yeah,
is like almost required to have them be raised by their mom?
Yeah, I won't use a bull that hasn't been raised on a cow, whether that's his own mother or a nurse cow. Raising bulls on a bottle and taming them down and halter training them and making them used to humans is the best way to ensure that that bull is going to attack you later when he gets older. If you want to have a nice, well-behaved bull that doesn't show aggression towards you and doesn't treat you like your competition, you raise them on a cow like this in a herd, out on pasture, no confinement, no hand feeding, no halter training, no giving them treats, no putting a saddle blanket on them and riding them around. That stuff might be cute when they're little, but when they're older and have no respect for you, it can be a really dangerous situation. So since we started raising bull calves on their mothers or on a nurse cow started doing it in the late 90s, we haven't had to cull a bull for disposition, whereas before that we would have to sometimes, because if they'd been started on a bottle especially, they grew up and just didn't have any respect for humans. So this is about what you saw me do with this calf to get him on her. That's about as much as I handle a bull calf. I don't feed them a bottle unless they absolutely need it. I expect them to be up nursing colostrum. If they aren't up nursing colostrum or can't do it, we'll feed them a bottle, and then we'll make a note of that calf needed assistance, and we don't save those bull calves for breeding. And that ensures that we pass on the characteristics of newborn calf vigor, which is very important on a ranch, that those calves are born and get up and start nursing colostrum before they're an hour old. And if you do that, and you save the bulls that do that, and you save the heifer calves that do that to be future bull mothers also, pretty soon you have a whole herd of cows that can calve without assistance, and calves that can get up and nurse their own colostrum without your help. And it makes life a lot more enjoyable, and the cows they're better cows anyway. Like that, if they're able to do that when they're newborns, there's a lot of other things going right with them, and they're probably just going to be better cows in the long run. Front one's easier to get to, isn't it, buddy? What we don't want to do is put both calves in the first time, because her calf will just push him off and he might not get started. Plus, it also lets you figure out if she actually likes that calf or just tolerates him because her calf is there too. So she might tolerate this new calf with her calf in here, but then if her calf's not around, she might not let him nurse. But she does let him nurse without her calf being here, so that's a good sign. That's a good indication that Dinah is applying for the job of nurse cow. Good girl, you want a treat? Yeah, he's got a full belly. So we'll up them just because she's being so nice to him. She's not being mean to him. She hasn't tried to chase him away once. I wouldn't call it total acceptance, but she hasn't shown any signs of rejecting him. She hasn't pushed him away or butted him or kicked him or anything. So we'll probably let them spend the night together. That's a good sign that they can spend the night together, and she's not gonna pick on him because he's different. And then in the morning, we'll get him up and see how they nurse. We might have to take him off for a few minutes and let this guy get full, and then let him back on her. And then we'll probably let her out with the milk cows during the day tomorrow, and then do this same thing that we did tomorrow night.